Good afternoon to the Rhode Island Deaf and Hard of Hearing community. For a few days, it's been raining, and you may wonder what's going on. It's possible that we will have Tropical Storm Henri coming our way. It's coming from Bermuda, and the path, it seems it's possible that it's going to hit Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, southeastern New England, and it would potentially hit on Sunday. If you look at this map, if you see the red, that is the weather experts studying the storms as it goes east. Most of the time, they tend to veer west. But now, Governor McKee and the Rhode Island Emergency Management had a press conference this afternoon with several information. I'm going to summarize it so all of you are aware of the information and can be prepared in case of severe damage that may occur. If you may remember, the last time that a hurricane hit this area was in 1991, Hurricane Bob, and that was 30 years ago. So it has been a long time since we have had a hurricane. So I want you to take note of this for public information to be prepared. Governor McKee had a press conference to the public sharing some information to everyone in the state of Rhode Island that all Rhode Island state agencies and Rhode Island emergency preparedness and all local towns are getting prepared to be ready for a potentially serious storm or hurricane landing here on Sunday. The press conference, he indicated he had met with FEMA as well as state agencies to make sure they had all the same information, as well as giving information to all local towns so they can be prepared as well. The storm has the potential to continue to change hour by hour. It may turn east, it may go west. But as of right now, it seems that it will land in New England. And the governor has asked all of us to keep our eyes on the TV, on the news, watch the internet for updated information. The National Weather Service, their website, just to be sure that you are aware in case a storm does hit, potentially Sunday evening. It will start heavy downpours and strong winds Sunday morning, and it should get worse throughout the day into the evening until it passes through southern New England. It can be pretty serious. I know in the past, sometimes there's just some light rain, but this could potentially be some serious heavy rain, maybe some trees coming down, some flash floods. There also could be along the coast in Rhode Island. It could have some landfill areas where the surf will come over and potentially cause some damage to those towns in that region. So just want to put out a warning that everyone should be ready for that potential. The wind could reach up to 80 miles per hour. If you noticed the term tropical storm Henri, it seems that for right now, it is labeled a tropical storm because the winds are reaching up to 80 miles per hour. A hurricane is typically above 80 miles per hour. So right now it is right on the line between a hurricane and a tropical storm. So we want to be prepared for the worst. Governor McKee has already signed a declaration of emergency, just in case of emergency, if anything serious would happen. Then if that were to happen, he could call FEMA, Federal Emergency Management. Right now, it is fully in the hands of the state, the National Guard, and the local police, fire, city, and town. If anything serious were to happen, you've already signed this document to bring in federal aid. If there are any power outages, we may expect that there would be. If anything serious were to happen, National Grid representative came to the press conference and said that they have an extra 1,000 technicians who are arriving in Rhode Island tomorrow to be ready in case of a storm to go around and fix any power outages. We're asking Rhode Islanders to please be patient. They can't guarantee a short amount of time before power is restored. However, they're trying their best to make it as short as possible. So if you have a power outage, it's important that you can watch their website or a text. You can go to National Grid's website and look at their outage report and see where you are located in your area. And it should give you some information about the repairs or when it will come back online. So that you know where the power outages are, you can go to that website. Regarding state parks and beaches, the Department of Emergency Management is saying that parks and beaches as of tomorrow, Saturday, will be open. You can go there and have picnics at the beach as planned. The staff, lifeguards, people who are responsible for boats will be there monitoring the situation just to ensure that there's no quick currents or tides that may impact, because sometimes they can be quick and they can pull people out into deep water where they may drown. The government is asking to please not to swim. If you do swim, just stay close to the coast, really in the sandy areas of the beach, not to go too far out into deep waters, because things can change hour by hour or minute by minute. The Department of Emergency Management is asking people to not climb on the rocks along the coast. Some people like to stand there to take pictures of the waves or to take selfies, to get a little spray of the ocean as the waves come. It's understandable. However, in these circumstances, you need to be very careful. Nature of this storm, high winds and high surf, anything could happen and people could be taken off the rocks out to deep water. So please use caution and keep your eyes out if you are near the rocks and you're looking out on the water, or if you're fishing on those rocks. The American Red Cross representative did say that the state of Rhode Island has 10 community shelters that are ready. There is a list. They have not announced exactly where they are, but you can watch their website. They will be posted tomorrow with more details. The first 5 will be posted. They have beds, cots, blankets, and food for emergencies. If you're told to evacuate and you do need to evacuate from your home or for wherever you are located, you are told to evacuate, please cooperate and follow with people to the evacuation location for the shelter. For you to know where to evacuate or which high school to go to, you can go to the website, Rhode Island Emergency Management, this website right here. And when you pull up this link, you will see a list of towns. Click on the town where you are located and it will tell you where you would evacuate to, the closest high school. It could be in the same town or it could be in a neighboring town. If you do need to drive there, that's fine. We just ask for you to be aware of where to go in case of a need. Don't want you to be lost or unaware. So again, if you are not fully clear on this website, please ask your neighbors or ask your friends in the community and family members and communicate with people to be sure that you have a clear understanding of where you would need to go. So related to floods, Rhode Island Emergency Management is warning people not to try to walk or swim or drive just for fun through rising water. Sometimes there is a current under the water that can pull people under the water. And it does happen, it has happened in the past. So we ask you to please be careful. And when you are driving or walking, if you see water rising, please don't go in that area. Find an alternate route to evacuate and avoid any areas that are flooding. In with family and friends, there are a few tips we would like to remind you of. Your home, where you live, you want to be sure that all of your outdoor furniture, including a barbecue, all of those, you want to bring them in the house or in a secure area, if possible. Emergency kit in several workshops in the past. The first 3 days after an emergency hits, it's good for the first 3 days to have what you need for food, for water, and any other essential things, including medications, important paperwork, driver's license, birth certificate, social security cards, and any COVID information, including your vaccine card, if you have that. Any of those information, please bring with you in case you need to evacuate. Take those emergency paperwork, food, water, flashlights, have backup batteries as well. Bring all of your devices, phone chargers. If you also have a tablet or an iPad, go ahead and pack that. Put all of that information and their chargers, backup batteries together in case of you need to evacuate. If you need to stay in this temporary shelter, then you would have what you need to contact family and friends, and they can come get you, or you can wait to return to your home. I really want to emphasize that it's important to know your evacuation route so that it saves everyone's time and it saves the National Guard, police, fire from having to tell people where they need to go if you already know, and they can assist other people who are in need. Sometimes people have a severe disability or have other needs of assistance in case of an evacuation. If you are able to evacuate and know your own route, that is the best option. Also, very important to stay informed. Watch TV, watch the updates on the internet, and also download any emergency app. I recommend 2. The first one is FEMA app. I will post both of those right here at the end of the video so that you can see the apps and the links. So that way you can document them and download them. You can download them to your phone. You can see what you need to download, and they provide a lot of information. A lot of the information I have is where I get from these apps and you can know where to go and where the storm is.